perhaps the best home field advantage in all of football, and certainly the loudest, as we welcome you inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Today, Week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we got a good one in store, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. On the visiting sideline, there's head coach Shane Steichen. These guys took full advantage, he said, of the late season bye. They are rested, ready for the stretch run to close out the regular season. On the other side, Chiefs head coach Andy Reid. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
Oh, they go with a tight end carry. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
And 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And only a couple there up to about the 23-yard line. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Play action. Here's White. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. It'll be a gain of 17 and an Indianapolis first down.
Well, Charles, did it seem like to you that maybe they were a little worried about his running prowess there? Because everybody kind of froze when he got outside the pocket, and they were able to throw it for the first down.
Absolutely, and you work all week getting ready for a game, and you know that the potential is there for him to run it, but you better take care of those receivers downfield. It can hurt you first.
A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now second down. A play fake, now White. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
You talk about this Chiefs defense.
They were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
I don't know what the actual percentages are. I don't know the analytics on when you create 5 turnovers or takeaways in a game. But coaches have always told me, when you create a number that high, your chances of winning probably up over 98%.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts.
The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10.
White. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Colts in possession, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Here's White. They're going right back to Pittman. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll bring up second down.
The Colts at 7-3 now on the year. And they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well, because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 31-yard line. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Colts 1st down.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 11 Off play action, here's White. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Chiefs force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover.
Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get...
I'm in a tunnel, foot on the gas. I see these demons, hoping I crash. All that I wanted, like the last laugh. Gotta move fast, get to the bag. I saw the signs for so long. Just a reminder to hold on. Ain't gonna cry or go home. Stay strong, yeah. Walls keep closing in, closing in. I keep going in, going in. See that I'm gonna be the first, but they praying that I won't let. Get better when.
It is one of the most intimidating environments in all of sport. And with a war drum beating, the crowd has begun its battle cry here at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Today, Week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. On the visiting sideline, there's head coach Shane Steichen. His guys took full advantage, he said, of the late season bye. They are rested, ready for the stretch run to close out the regular season. On the other side, Chiefs head coach Andy Reid. His guys ready to show out in front of the... And now Indianapolis set to take the field. Not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12. At the 28.
Right off play action. That's caught. It's Josh Downs. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down.
It's a gain of 20.
And even though this is a top 5 rushing offense, and we see this especially early in the game, they're going to do their best to keep you honest. They don't want you getting the habit of stacking the box, so that's a good throw there, and they're able to come up with the first down.
Yeah, this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
It's a gain of 9.
This defense for the Chiefs, they were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
And I don't know what the actual percentages are, and I don't know the analytics when you create 5 turnovers or takeaways in a game. But coaches always said, when you create a number that high, your chances of winning probably up over 98%. I haven't seen that number quantified, but I believe them.
It's now 3rd and less than a yard.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Just to pick up a 3, but that is indeed enough.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now White. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. The first-round pick looking comfortable in this offense. First down. Give the rookie another one on this opening drive and a first down with it. A nice start, Charles, for the first-year passer. He's come out, made a few plays, nice plays to begin this contest.
He certainly has. And if he finishes off this drive with a touchdown pass, I vote we don't call him rookie anymore. We'll move him right to veteran and continue from there.
And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Will also be gone. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Chiefs' 11-yard line.
White looks to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He'll try and do this himself. And a nice job there defensively to contain him and get him to the ground a few yards short of the 1st down marker. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But we also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Now White. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He's across midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
And this is one of the toughest parts about being a defensive back. When a play breaks down like this, you're taught to plaster to a receiver. Find the nearest one and adhere yourself to it. But you can only stay with the receiver so long if the play continues to develop. He knows where he's going. You do not.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
These two teams all tied after 1. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Colts in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Running left, Taylor. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. What the converse is, though, you've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 16. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Big stop from a guy who can bring a big hit, Nick Bolton. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
To throw, White. He'll try and do this himself. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. A kicker fest so far, all points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Colts have broken our tie as they take the lead. And maybe that was just a case of completely overlooking the guy holding the football.
It certainly felt like it, didn't it? Because on my checklist, okay, as a defender,
QB's last.
running back, fullback, heck, jet sweeps nowadays before you even get to thinking about the quarterback.
The touchdown run last time they had it, number 6 for him on the year as they begin with a 1st down. White now, throwing to start the drive. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. White. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Lets one go downfield for Pierce. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Alec Pierce, 53 yards. And the Colts have taken the lead. Well, with that touchdown pass, I'm going to bring up a point from earlier in the year. Some of the fans were saying, when do we turn to the rookie? Well, he's looking pretty good right now.
Yeah, I love the fact that the fans are bringing that up because I'm not the head coach, okay? So he's got to deal with it. But I think it's a legitimate question. With the way their season is going, I think now is the time to turn the page and let him get some starts before this season.
Comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. He's thrown for a touchdown pass, and he's run for one so far.
When you're able to watch a guy perform at a high level and do it in multiple ways, yeah, arm, legs, he really helps his team in a big way. You've got to think that they feel great about where they are in this ball game, and they feel even better about him leading their team.
He's hoping to put them into a better spot after this drive. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Again, it's Taylor. And they'll get him down up past the 15. That'll go for a gain of 13, helping big time to get away from that end zone. First down.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. And the Colts
back to throw. White. A short one there, caught by Warren. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be second down.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
So halftime straight ahead. It is time to join our good friend Scott Hanson. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hanson with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
The Colts now as they get ready for their first possession on offense of the second half.
Let's go.
They go play action here on first down. Connecting over the middle with Downs. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 37-yard line.
Now White off the bootleg. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Play action. White. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Looking to throw. White. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's White. A short one there, caught by Warren. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. This 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Off the play fake. White. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. How about that? Their quarterback. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 11 on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. He continues to show at this level that he can not only pass for touchdowns, he can run for touchdowns.
Not the first time we've seen this, because this young guy, he really makes it happen. So what that tells me is the book on him has to change. You got to now plan for those legs as well as him throwing the football.
Colts now, their offense works their way back onto the field. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few 1st downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10. From the gun, here's White. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Taylor.
That's good for a Colts. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That escapability has been on full display, and you can see he's now over 100 yards rushing for the game. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Back to throw. White. And incomplete on the deep ball. Here's 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw. White. And he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Here's White off the bootleg. And he just throws this one away. That was a bit strange, and here comes the flag. Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the pocket.
Yeah, you have to get outside of that tackle-to-tackle box, right? Get out there, and then you can do it legally, but...
Colts set to take over here offensively. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting 1st downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going, and above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
That is caught. Michael Pittman with it. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. White. That one finds Pierce right side. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. And I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And they'll indeed take a knee.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right, just us against the world, and get it done, how happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And they did in this one. Well, you really can't ask for much more than what we just had here. Not only a close game that went down to the wire, Charles, but a clean one, too. No turnovers in this contest.
And I think you're exactly right about that. To me, this is just a pair of offenses trying to find the slightest bit of separation from each other. And they were both hoping that the other side would make the big mistake first. But today, neither side made that mistake. And what we got, a very entertaining game throughout.
So for Indianapolis, they keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 8-3 on the year. And they will head